Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Selena Gomez and Chris Evans spotted by paparazzi as they steps out in casual attire. We will damage it all down for you. But in the proceeding then we proceed, please. If you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasure time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for massive updates. Let's dive into the video. Selena Gomez regarded informal and elegant in an off-the-shoulder sweater and mild denims as she stepped out with buddies on June 24th. The 27-year-old singer regarded to no longer put on a sew of makeup, with her pout in its herbal red, and her face searching untouched. She wore her hair, now very long, down. Gomez has been seen first time out this summer. She was once ultimate considered in mid-May, dressed casually in an outsized gray top, white print pants, and a mask, whilst on a walk. Photos of the rare singer come hours after the singer launched her Past Life remix with Trevor Daniel. Before it got out, Gomez spoke with Daniel about why the music resonated with her. When I heard the music the first time, I cherished the reality that it was one sort of like a story about all the matters that we have a tendency to preserve onto and the patterns that we have, she said. Toronto will her on again, off again beau Justin Bieber has made a recreation of angrily antagonizing the ever-present paparazzi. Selena Gomez hardly ever looks in threat of dropping her poise amid the prying gaze of tabloid photographers. But it is no longer due to the fact she condones their behavior. I do not certainly choose to supply them what they want, you know, the newly became 21-year-old singer with the long, darkish chocolate locks stated in a current interview. I don't agree with it, and I do not like it. I prefer to go to the grocery shop and hold out with my pals at the films, and no longer be afflicted with the aid of grown guys with cameras. It really is awkward. But at the identical time, it is a phase of what I have to do, and I have to sacrifice that, I guess. I simply strive to preserve my head down due to the fact I recognize precisely what they want. They prefer a response, and I do not desire to supply it to them. Indeed, the Disney-reared big name usually appeared in particular common distinction to Bieber's perpetual storm. Now not that she discuss about that, of course. Journalists have been strictly forbidden from bringing up the Stratford pop star's title in the interview, a factor cited quite a few instances then punctuated by means of the hulking physique protect placed by way of the hotel room door. The heavy-handed regulations ought to have brought about some consternation, due to the fact these are the first phrases Gomez utters with a shy smile as she greets her interviewer. Are you going to be high quality to me? Gomez, we're told, solely wishes to speak about Stars Dance, her fourth album average and first barring the backing band The Scene. And the Texan certain displayed some nifty footwork here, especially when requested about the plaintive closing music Love Will Remember, which points such love-learned traces as you stated you cherished me, I stated I cherished you back, what passed off to that? She has in the past stated the track was once about Bieber, however probed on the problem on this day she purely presented up. It's a first-rate music, and it is precisely what it is, and it is needless to say a tune that desires to say what it have to say. As indicated by using the album's first single, the suggestive tribal banger Come and Get It, the album finds Gomez tossing a few grains of grit atop her squeaky clean picture barring drawing near the risque depths many times plumbed through peers. Nothing is as stunning as her function in final year's harmony Korean directed Bikinist Balaclava's thriller Spring Breakers, and Gomez says she hoped to ease her followers into her maturation. When I did pay attention to the file all the way down, the first issue in my thought was, is this suitable from this age on to this age on? That is vital to me, 100%, she said. So yes, I took that into consideration. But I assume this was once the best way for me to step into a little bit greater of a mature facet of music. Gomez has mused on the opportunity of Stars Dance, in shops this week, being her ultimate studio album. She has a busy performing schedule, with videos upcoming offering the Wizards of Waverly Place big name alongside Ethan Hawke, Getaway, Mary Louise Parker and Elizabeth Shue, Behaving Badly and Lawrence Fishburne, William H. Macy's directorial debut, Rudderless. She's no longer discounting a return to recording in the future, however appears greater intrigued with the aid of her future as an actor. 2D Clue is the place it receives interesting, as it worried some images that had been posted on October 1st of Gomez and Evans apparently leaving the identical recording studio and the equal restaurant on the equal day. That would have been all the proof we wished to show that the two had been secretly seeing every other. However, web sleuths have been speedy to factor out that the photos in question have been definitely very old and very separate snapshots of the two actors. Selena's character photos had been taken in October 2019 and November 2017, whilst one of Chris's snapshots used to be taken ultimate year, and the different one was once taken all the way returned in October 2013. As per Elle's current article, the paparazzi pics of them in the alleged equal areas are truly historical pictures of Gomez. One is of her leaving a studio in October 2019, and some other is of her leaving Pilates in November 2017, and Evans, one is of him from summer season 2020, when he used to be with then-rumored flame Lily James in London, and some other is of him from October 2013, performing one by one with comparable backgrounds that are absolutely special places. Sigh, we so desire this to be true. The Selena relationship rumors weren't the most far-fetched as some distance as Hollywood relationship rumors go, and had been sincerely extremely plausible basically due to the fact Selena overtly admitted to liking the Knives Out actor in That Way All the Way Again in 2015. We had a crush on him returned in 2015 too, and our emotions haven't modified either, simply saying. During a look on Bravo's Watch, What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Selena said, I sort of have a crush on Chris Evans. Isn't he cute? Yes, Selena, sure he is. And you two would be the absolute cutest as a couple. Justin and Hailey, who? This music industry's so fickle, you cannot believe it. One day you are good, the subsequent day you are gone. So it is the complicated part, she said. I've been telling humans that this would possibly be my remaining file for a while. I mean, subsequently I would possibly get returned into it. However, I surely have not taken a full ruin simply to center of attention on one thing. I did 4 albums, and they had been all incredible. I'm very joyful and proud of them. However, now I suppose it is my flip to step extra into the appearing aspect of matters and parent that out a little bit more. I'm no longer going to say it is invariably, however, yes, I will take a little bit of a break. Chris Evans is possibly in all likelihood announcing goodbye to this iconic function, and the memes are some distance too real. Everybody get your Avengers 4 tissues geared up due to the reality your unproblematic Marvel boyfriend has, probably, left the building. And, however, her followers went to some distance when they took to Dominguez's Instagram and flooded his posts by means of the use of warning him to proceed to be away from Selena. The damaging behavior used to be as soon as condemned with the resource of Selena, she suggested Los Angeles Times. I really thought, no surprise guys do no longer pick to date me. I expect human beings fully care due to the reality I'm young, and the older I get, the whole lot much less they can also care. For now, it is a part of the job that I do no longer sincerely like. In the end, she chosen to debunk all the rumors for as quickly as and for all when she said, I'm besides a doubt grateful that I'm no longer worried with every man or woman proper now. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer overlook about the subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our organization new day updates. Thanks for watching.